Massive uproar as far as the governor is concerned. One is a statement on changing the name of the state Tamil Nadu. That is something the DMK says won't be allowed. Pramod is with us, getting us all of those details. What about the other members of the assembly right now? Kovai Satyam of the AIADMK is with us. Thank you for your time. Your take on what has been said by the governor and the manner in which the DMK is opposing not one statement but also blaming the governor for various other issues. For example, the very fact that there is no legislation yet on online gaming. But first, your response on the change of the name of the state as suggested by Governor R.N. Ravi.
Shows the level of desperation DMK has to build a political narrative that it is the governor who is stalling the progress of Tamil Nadu. Where DMK is all right, it is the governor who is stalling all the progress. That shows the level of desperation. Usually the governor address, the points are given by the ruling government. And what's happening here is DMK ally is staging a walkout on governor's address, wherein he is heaping praise on a couple of initiations and activities taken by DMK. They are staging a walkout to try to build a political narrative that government is driving an RSS agenda. So it's like to cover their incompetence. Let me give you an example. The online gambling bill, governor didn't give the consent as what the charge is, but wherein it is the DMK government which failed to issue a GO on time to ban the online gambling in the state. To cover their incompetence and to cover up their inefficiency and anti-people welfare measures taken by this DMK government, they want to build a political narrative. It is DMK versus governor.
How is this matter going to be resolved? I want to ask you, given that the Congress also is up in arms, they've also walked out, not allowing the governor's speech right now.
No, anyways, governor is not shattered by any of this. He is on. His talk is on. But this is pretty much substandard cheap political narrative that DMK and its ally wants to build in the state. And governor is undeterred. He is anyways continuing his speech. Usually it is the opposition who will stage a walkout, but we as an opposition want to play the progressive role as an opposition for the welfare of the state. We are there seated in the assembly. But the ruling government ally is staging a walkout, trying to build a political narrative.
All right, I'm going to thank you for the moment, Kovai Satyam, there, the AIADMK. This is a narrative that the DMK is trying to build. But remember, viewers, not just the DMK, we have the CPI, also the Congress, the VCK, all of them have walked out of the assembly boycotting the governor's inaugural speech today. So we have DMK and allies, all of them protesting against the governor. The confrontation between the DMK and the governor there continues. It's a story of not just Tamil Nadu, Pramod, it's a story of many other states, isn't it?
It absolutely is, but this time it seems like governor has rubbed cold shoulders with the state government more than one time, and the recent state speech seems to be the a very, very important one, because his speech was in direct coalition with what was happening over here. The governor last week said that there is regressive politics in the state of Tamil Nadu. This did not go well with DMK. That started questioning, claiming that Dravidian politics is nothing but, their rebuttal was that Dravidian politics is nothing but development politics. But governor very clearly in his speech, he made a statement that for the past 50 years, here there was a separate narrative. What he meant by that, only governor can explain, but he stated, and all this, because of all this only, he said that Tamil Nadu is an integral part of India, and he said that he wanted to drive this particular point, but the other narrative is the one that was the reason for talks about federalism. This was another important line from the governor's speech. And the last one is claiming that Tamilagam is a better term than Tamil Nadu, which has led to all this issue over here in the assembly today.
And not just the DMK, the protest is by the other parties also. Of course, these are the allies of DMK that are protesting against the governor.
It absolutely is. The DMK being the ruling government, they did not want to hold the protest. That's what our sources said. But every other party who are here are the allies of DMK. In fact, even now, they are standing outside only. They have not entered. They have completely boycotted the proceedings. And VCK, CPM, CPI, the Tamil Nadu Kachhi are all the important parties that are allies for this election in Tamil Nadu, because the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin also said that they will continue the alliance and they are the ones who are protesting. The first and foremost thing what they have done today is that they are blaming Governor Ravi for the continuous death that is related to online gambling as well, claiming that he did not clear the bill. There are nearly 17 bills that has to be cleared by the governor, of which 2 are very important, one being the NEET bill and the other being the banning of online gambling in the state of Tamil Nadu, and all other issues are being raised as we speak here.
All right, this is an ideological backlash and confrontation between the DMK and the governor there on various issues. In fact, this was the inaugural speech of the governor that was boycotted today. Listen in to what the governor had to say.
Unfortunately, in Tamil Nadu, there has been a regressive politics that we are Dravidian. We have nothing to do with this, and we have been just by virtue of constitution and all, we have been brought together. And entire effort has been created in last over half a century to reinforce this narrative that we are not part of the nation. Integrally, we are not part of the nation. In fact, Tamil Nadu is the one place, let us say Tamilagam is more appropriate.
In fact, this was the controversial statement of Governor R.N. Ravi, because of which the DMK is up in arms, and so are the allies of the DMK walked out of the assembly. Today was the first session of the year, and the customary governor's address there was boycotted amid a tussle between the DMK and the Raj Bhavan that is ongoing. There are several pending bills that were to be passed by the assembly. A war of words have broken out between the governor and the governing party and its allies over various policy and ideological matters, with the DMK calling the governor a stooge of the BJP.